it's Shaaba.
And Jamie.
And we have some super big news to tell you.
Yeah, if you've been watching our other videos, you'll know that we've had a couple hiccups with Shaaba's mum's side of her family. But just for those of you who haven't seen those videos, here's a quick recap of what's been going on. We were best friends before I transitioned, so her mum met me before I came out.
Pre-Jamie.
Yeah. And then I came out and...
we weren't friends, not by my choice. My parents didn't want me to be friends with Jamie because it's somewhat unorthodox situation. But we got together and for the past 3 years and...
2 months.
My mum has completely disapproved, as has my stepdad.
It hasn't been the best
yeah.
or easiest time in regards to your family.
But slowly things have gotten better.
For the last 4-6 months, they've been sort of slowly progressing, and then Christmas, bam, breakthrough.
And that's what we want to tell you about today. So, I forgot what I was going to say.
So, it started with little steps forward. You were able to speak more openly with your mum about our relationship.
That it wasn't as hostile whenever I went over anymore. And the fact that I could go over was a really big thing as well, because at the beginning I wasn't able to see my sisters, I wasn't able to go back to the house at all. So you know that in itself was a really big deal. Yeah. And then Christmas.
But I thought it was time to push things a little and try and work towards everybody getting along in a bit of harmony. So I decided to get Shaaba's family a Christmas present, just something small, like just a token, and I wanted to go drop it off personally at the house. And it would have been the first time that I'd spoken or seen her mum or interacted with anybody from her family for years.
Yeah.
So it was a very scary prospect for me.
But Jamie decided to do it. Then it came to Christmas Eve and Jamie decided to go drop it off.
And typically they weren't in.
Of course.
So your little sister answered the door.
Well, not so little, she's 13.
Younger, sorry, 14.
Sorry, Shazzy. She was surprised nonetheless to see Jamie walk up and told my mum and dad, stepdad, that Jamie had appeared, arrived.
Magically on the doorstep.
And they were sort of expecting him to return on Christmas Day. So then Christmas Day came around, and Christmas Day's always been quite a chore, really. Mum decided it was time to stop being so negative, and you know, it's probably time to start progressing things forward. So after tears and conversations, the rest of Christmas Day happened, and I went to give the present that Jamie had wrapped to Mum. Beautifully to Mum. And she said, no, give it back to Jamie so Jamie can come and bring it to me.
So naturally I was terrified, because you gave me the present back, and I was like, oh goodness, I'm going to actually have to go and do this. It's real. Your mum knows that I've got her something. So I knew I was going to have to go drop it off.
My mum's lovely, but she can be scary. She's quite scary.
So I texted Shaaba's mum to ask if it was okay if I could drop the present over that day, and she replied saying yes, they were in all day, so just to pop over whenever I was in the area. And as soon as I got that text, I felt nervous that the rest of the day, my legs were shaking. My dad dropped him off because I'm unable to drive. So I get dropped off and I pop in, and my dad said he's going to wait for me for 5 minutes in case it's just a quick conversation. And your mum's lovely, she invites me in and I sit down and it's small talk, how was Christmas, that kind of thing.
And my stepdad.
And your stepdad, yeah. And then it goes into the deep conversation. Nothing bad, just feelings shared, questions asked and answered, and it was a really lovely conversation. Your mum and your stepdad were lovely.
And it's not like the conversation that you guys had was trivial in any sense either. So it wasn't just small talk. She was asking about things like babies and marriage and grades and so
just my life and our life together.
As a serious prospect.
Yeah.
Which is seriously cool.
And she said it was impressive I've been able to live with you so long. It was so nice to sit down and talk. It felt like insanely surreal, but it was amazing to take that step.
To this day it still feels so surreal, like incredibly surreal. The day I then went back to see that household again was just so weird. So Mum came to pick up some speakers and she like leaned out the car as Jamie was coming out and was just like, "Hi, you okay?" And it was just so weird. It
was like a proper friendly exchange. I mean, we had a similar situation, what, about a year ago? 8 months, that kind of time?
Well, we were doing something with a car, yeah.
Yeah, and Shaaba's mum came to pick something else up from the flat and she was sitting in the car and there was no eye contact, no communication between me and her mum. You, like, cut the air with a knife.
But
tension.
The air with a knife.
Yeah. So tense.
That bad. But it's gotten so much better now, and even like Mum will now ask me when I'm over there, like, so how's Jamie? How's his PhD application going? Like, it seems like a genuine interest.
Yeah. A year ago, we would never have thought we'd be where we are today, where things are moving forward. There's a lot of positive things happen, and there's real hope for the future that, you know, they're gonna be a part of our life together, and
it just proves that
no matter how hopeless it is, no matter how unaccepting people can seem, with time it gets better.
Still no.
You try it and then we'll pick who does it best. And
it just proves that time is the greatest healer. It really is. It's with time that this thing has gotten better. Super, super happy. Super happy. So relieved.
Yeah. But yeah, it's just a massive positive in both our lives, and we wanted to share it and show that, like, no matter how bad things look, they can get better.
Hope.
And they do.
They do. They really do.
So thank you for watching our rambliness of a story.
As an update of happiness. It's a good thing. It's a really good thing. I'm still, just...
Can't express how happy both of us are about this.
As you can tell by my lack of words. And my shitty assembly of words, by the way. Sorry!
I thought we were keeping it
Oh
late.
My god, I'm sorry! It's late! I told you! Okay. Sorry.
Let's just say bye now.
Okay. Bye!
Bye! Say I had to poke.
I'll carry on. What was I saying?